Of American gold medalists ever assembled is preparing to celebrate the history and the tradition of excellence of figure skating in the United States. Some of the names have a distant ring, as champions from as far back as the 1930s have joined recent and current stars familiar to us all. For instance, Scott Hamilton is here. There's JoJo Starbuck and Ken Shelley, Ty Babylonia and Randy Gardner, and Charlie Tickner there, along with Debbie Thomas, our current national and world champion. These and so many others have gathered for a very significant reason, which I'll explain shortly. But as the show starts, it's appropriate to recall that the legacy began more than a century ago, when tracing designs on ice was a novel fascination, and a waltz jump, an ultimate accomplishment. It must have looked something like this. By the time of the American Civil War, the 1860s, a man had come along who revolutionized the sport. In many ways, he was the beginning of everything we see in performances today. His name, Jackson Haynes. What did he contribute? Well, first of all, he threw away the straps and actually attached the blade of the skate directly to the bottom of the boot. But more than that, he invented moves. He added costumes, and he even added music, all unheard of in the style of his day. He took the sport to Europe, to the royal courts, to the Tsar of Russia. He taught the Viennese to skate to music. There was always an orchestra on hand. He raised the sport to an art form. In Finland, where he died, his tombstone entitles him the American Skating King. The traditional spirit of this evening here in Indianapolis is especially enhanced because the role is being played by Donald Adair of the championship pairs team of Roca and Adair. Donald is a direct descendant of Jackson Haynes. Hello, I'm Chris Schenkel. It's a pleasure to welcome you to the largest gathering of United States national, world, and Olympic champions ever assembled. Every current and past champion was invited here to Indianapolis to celebrate two things: the 65th year of the founding of the United States Figure Skating Association and the 25th anniversary of the Memorial Fund, established to honor the 1961 American team that perished in a plane crash en route to the World Championships. Yes, in this grand reunion of champions is one man whose name is indelibly written in the history of figure skating, Dick Button. Olympic medals in 1948, the first American skater to win one, again in 1952, and his overall contributions to the sport closely parallel his winning record. And we are so proud that this is his 25th year with us here at ABC Sports, and get the new look, the new distinguished look of Mr. Button.
Thank you for the nice thoughts, and my daughter does like it, so that's all that counts.
So do I.
You know, this is a very special evening. It's not only one to remember the tragic loss of the skaters, the judges, and the teachers that were all killed in Brussels in 1961, but really to celebrate what that tragedy has brought forth in the form of the Memorial Fund and its contributions to the young competitive skaters that have come up in the next 25 years, culminating in today.
And Dick and ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to join another champion. Gold medal in 1968, 7 years after the tragedy. Dazzling on and off the ice, Peggy Fleming, who is backstage in the dressing room with two other